We go, folks. Back again. Yeah, I didn't check the times on that one properly, did I? I thought this race was scheduled to go at 11:55. So first race, the 10-kilometer race, Innsbruck's Ring. Why can I not say that? That was a 10K race. That started at 10 after 11. The next race starts at 11:35. So they got a 25-minute window to do that 10K race, smash themselves to oblivion, full Chippo style, and then get ready for race 2. Wow. So yeah, I should have just kept that stream going. The views were incredible. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just do this, folks. Yeah, juicy fruit right here. We got 21 riders registered, 4 to 6 watts per kilo in this class. Like, these guys are all absolute hitters up here in this part of the world. Race score 600 plus all the way, all across the board. Let's just check some people out here. Oof, look at this dude here, Justin Rossi. Dude, nice race score, 920. I like it. So we're going to hang out with Justin here for a second. Don't ask me why. I've got 7,000 typed here. Let's rock. Sorry, folks. I'm a little bit terrible of a typer. Give some thumbs up here. 35 seconds to go. So this is 20K race here. And what's funny about this one is I've never done this circuit. So background, Colin, Inside Cycling World. Got back into cycling 2017. You've all heard this story before. It's a story you've lived through or your friends have lived through. Rode bikes a lot when I was younger. Went to university. Became a geologist. Raised a family. What else happened? Realized I was getting old. Get back on the bike. Bought a bike. Half died. And we're spotlighted here on Jay Rossi. Got Zachar in here as well. There's Pete Utley again. I did check out his name. It is Pete. There's that Galaxy Sweeper character, Blomqvist. M. Collins is back again too. Walbeck is back too. So I would expect to see a lot of the same riders from the first race. And you can actually see here, if you look at the mini map in the top right-hand corner, you can see we're mostly blue riders. So those are A category riders. Is that right? I've seen some red and some orange riders. So let's just zip back a little bit. So back here, we're going to have some D riders. Don't worry about this guy. He looks good, but he's just sitting on the start line. D riders, some late starting riders here. Just different categories of riders. Here's our A riders here. All the A's. The B's are the greens. The C's are the blues. Got quite the schmozzle going on through here right now. Oh, these are those little rollers they always talk about. So, guys, I watch a lot of bike racing. And I see this stuff. I know this is a part of the world where we use the anvil a lot. Yeah, I saw anvil already get lit up here. One anvil's already off. D. Lewis here, Welsh rider. Kublins, J. Cusk. Here's, let's say O'Dwyer. Okay, I'm going to be let's get some good stereotypes going here. It's Patty O'Dwyer. How about that? With that, sorry, dude, your name's probably Phil, Paul. I don't know, but you're definitely getting a thumbs up right now for letting me massacre your name and your country's accent. That was good. That was so good, wasn't it, folks? So let's get into this. A lot of drafts going off too. We're on the cobbles right now. So how long is each lap? Let's see if I can figure this out. Is there a lap counter anywhere? Again, apologies for me being so noobish on this course because I've never actually been on this course. So I rode 2017 when I got back into bikes. By that winter, I was like, what do I do now? What do I do now? I discovered ZWIFT 2017. Oh, there's the steamroller one too. Oh yeah, sorry. Through those rollers, I think that's where you use the steamroller, or you use the steamroller on rough surfaces. That's what it is. I think on a gravel surface, you use the steamroller. It flattens everything. Gives you a little bit of a... I guess maybe there's not as much drag when you're riding. So I rode ZWIFT for 3.5 years. In early 2021, I was kind of looking for something different. So I'm not even sure if Crit City was around in early 2021. There was London. There was Yorkshire, I believe. McCurry Islands didn't exist for me at that point. I think France just came out, and I kind of transitioned away to Ruby, and I was like, well, I'm only paying for one subscription. So I stuck with Ruby. I've been over on Ruby since 2021. It's 2024. Well, late 2020. Yeah, 2025. Whoa, I just missed a year. Late 2024, I want to try some Zwift again. There's lots of good stuff. I tried some MyWhoosh. I tried some TPV. I've now even tried some Bike Terra over on the channel Inside Cycling World. And now I'm paying for 2 subscriptions. I've got a Ruby subscription and I've got a Zwift subscription. MyWhoosh, as we all know, is free to use. Although I can't use it right now. I still haven't got my system figured out how to use it properly since there was an update done. I actually like that little roller section there because it's a good place where if you're a bigger rider, you can power through those ups and downs. Even though you're hitting 10%, it's so short. That's for the big power riders, the punchers, the rollers, those types of riders. Let's move on up through the field here, folks. We've got a huge group. Going to be some ample opportunity for drafting here. You know what? I think the last time I saw this course, where I actually saw it, anvil being dropped right now, was probably at one of the Super League triathlons from last year, because I think they switched to MyWhoosh now, haven't they? I think they have. Ooh, look at all these PBs lighting up, folks. PRs, whatever you want to call them. I always like to say PBs. Everyone gets one. Let's get to the front. Maitland here, Scottish rider. Here's Gaspari again. Is this the same dude from MyWhoosh? I got to remember his name. I'm going to think long and hard about this name. And it's been a while since got Gen X here, Norwegian rider. And then you can see here a minute up the road, we've got a, what do we call them? I guess they call them pace groups. So a pace group's going to define kind of like your cycling ability. A through, I think we're down to D in this one. Sometimes there's an E. So at the rate we're going, we're probably going to pick that person up. You'll see them right here. Let's just take a look. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so yeah, I got myself lost. I'm lost. Now I got to move my way up through the group. Actually, what we can do is we can do that. Fan view back on this guy. Back on Jay Rossi. Jay Rossi, second, third place right now. Just getting some nice draft up here. Here's Blomqvist. Yeah, so you can see here these A riders eventually, they might end up catching, looks like his name is V. Tumilik, French rider. He does have a minute and 25-second gap, but these guys are rocking, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 watts per kilo. And the riders up ahead are doing 2. Different levels, all different levels here. Let's have a little quick boo here. These are our front 2 riders now. Utley's right up the front right now. I think it was Pete for some reason. Let me just zoom around here. Utley. Right here. Looks like he rides Zwift a lot. He's got the Scotty the Squirrel in the back. So does the rider coming up behind him. Blomqvist does too. Guys, I think I'm on a 33-week streak right now. And not that impressive because I don't ride Zwift every day of the week. In fact, I don't even ride every day of the week right now. I'm probably a 5. Let's just say I don't think I'm a 6. Maybe I'm a 5.5 day rider per week right now. Just busy doing other stuff. And but I'm riding this. Yeah, here's the steamroller on these cobbles. I wonder how much of a boost that gives you. So the anvil's going to help on the downhill section of of that hill because you're going downhill. It's going to make you heavier. I think it's a 10 kg boost. Make you heavier. Second place here. And here he is. Average Wilson. Where's Luke? Isn't it Luke Walton? I believe so. Where's our YouTube friend? Maybe he's not racing again. I think a lot of guys are using these double workouts just to absolutely obliterate themselves. Nice group at the front here. We got a really solid group. I'm going to say that front group. I mean, everyone's there. Even back here, we got one rider. It looks like Jimenez for the Dragons. Just dangling off the back. Just hanging on. Oh, look at him here kicking in deep. I just saw 9.7 watts per kilo. He's trying to get back on now. 400. He's pushing 4. Okay. 5 watts a kilo, lightweight rider. Looks like he's only about a 60 kilogram rider, so maybe through some of that faster stuff, he's just struggling to keep on. He's back now, though, folks. He is back. That push he made, he got back on, steers right into the group, get into the loving embrace of the draft. So, yeah, 24, 25 riders in this front group. Gaspari. Am I thinking like Gianluca Gaspari? Is that it? Gianluca Gaspari, is that right? Am I right or am I right? Could be just the same last name. It's just a name I don't see very often. Okay, here's a Wilson here. Oh, this is a average Wilson. Okay. Yeah, I don't see Walton here. Love tiles. What is that all about? Love tiles. What is a love tile? There's San Martino was in the last race. P. Searle was in the last race. Here's Blomqvist in the last race. Then we're a 20-second gap back to S. Carter here, who's doing a really nice job. QRCC from the UK, racing in B category. Further back, oh, he's right with him. We've got a C category rider chasing after Carter. So these two should be working together. Get together, boys. Get together. Help each other out. Help a bro out. 18 seconds back, we've got S. Tolevik, Norwegian rider, riding B class. S. Leonard, C class. Here's most of our C riders here. Okay. Okay, this is interesting here. We've got an A rider here, P. O'Dwyer. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we saw... Oh, this is the guy who I call Patty. I probably cursed him. Sorry, dude. Just riding on a different pace right now. Or, you know, it's kind of like me. Like, look what I did. I am nowhere near an A rider. At best, on a good day, I might be a C rider. On a good day. But I got a lot of hair on my head. How about that? I always talk about that, folks. My hair is like a rat's nest on top right now. I can barely get my fingers through it. Joey Jojo, that's my beautiful wife. She never watches the videos, but I always compliment her in every video. She just doesn't watch my videos. So I'm like, well, if you don't watch them, you're not going to hear the compliments. Too bad. Every view is important when you're at my level. I guess this guy's name would be Vale, maybe? Oh, yeah. When you got a first name with an that's got an O with a slash through it, oh, yeah. You got to say that second name really strangely. Vale or something. C group. This guy was a hitter in the last race, too, right at the front. Blomqvist leading the way right now, folks. We're 7.8K and 7.9K in right now. So 8K, 63 meters of climbing. You know, it's like it's flat. It's like 8 meters of climbing every lap. Sorry, 8 meters of climbing every kilometer. So it's, you know, it's dead flat. I mean, here's our little rollers we're going through. And this is the place where I think larger, more powerful riders can really put the smashing on the lightweight climbers. That's just my thoughts. I could be totally wrong. Remember, it's virtual cycling. But just kind of some of the things I'm used to. And you have to get used to riding those rollers. Let me take over again here because we're looking at buildings for a second there. We're going to do a little zoom in. Camera's chasing in now on you guys. The drone is in effect. Check this out. This is second place here right now. 11 watts per kilo, though, is digging in. Trying not to let Group get away. Group is slowly pushing away here, folks. Slowly pushing away. They're coming back, though. Coming back. Here's Blomqvist, and here's the Galaxy Sweeper. What is his name? Right here. It's this guy. Broberg. So the Swedes are out in force, folks. So got to imagine ESRT Swedish team, I would imagine. Is BL13 Swedish? I don't know. We're learning now. Saw a little swervy going on there. People getting the steering in effect. People are steering. Here's Utley again, too. So, guys, we got 4 riders in the front. That group of 24 absolutely disintegrated. Absolutely disintegrated. Probably through those last rollers. We got a group of 4 making the break now. Is this the group that's going to take the win? There's a huge group behind, 5 seconds back. 5 seconds back, being led by Jimenez. So cool to see this because Jimenez was the dude earlier who was dangling off the back in 25th place. And now it looks like Jimenez is one of the riders trying to push back to the front. Jay Rossi, Average Wilson, Maitland, my good buddy, my friend here, DC Velo team. This guy's probably going to be D. Carter. Yeah, I always forget to look at the top. Sorry about that. Jay Sign said, I'm looking at the leaderboard here, trying to read your names as they're scrolling across. Oh, we got some juicy fruit sprints coming up here, folks. Galaxy Rider here as well. Broberg back to the front. Down to 1 second. Jay Rossi has bridged across. 4 become 5. Now, who else has he brought with him? These guys are not happy to see him at the moment. They're thinking, who else did you bring back with us? It's all coming back together, folks. Look at around that bend there. Jay Rossi dragged the whole course back. And looks like we're catching Sea Riders now. We're catching Sea Riders. So there's going to be a bit of a schmozzle here as we go through these slower paced riders. Remember, those slower paced riders are still doing 3 to 4 watts per kilo. And, you know, at best, on a good day, I'm a Sea Rider. So, respect to everyone out here. Great job. So, let's let the A's get through. Popping back over here. Aled's here. My good buddy, Alan. Aled here. Great rider over from Team Not Poggy, Team TMP. He says, love it, Colin. Glad to see you commentating. All the best. Quotation marks, Alan. So we were doing a race, and I have this habit, and I love doing it, and I don't do it on purpose. When I see your names on the side, and I see like a B, you're a Bert. I have no idea what your name is, but you just become a name I think of in my head quickly. Aled, great cyclist, super strong. He became Alan. So his whole team now is you got to keep calling him Alan. And the best part ever, he was racing one day and he changed his name on Zwift to Alan Jones. And I'm like, dude, so awesome that you did that. Aled, I love it. Thank you for watching. I'll keep doing more Zwift coverage. And for anyone wondering where I've been, I missed all of the Zwift showcase stuff yesterday. I'd reached out to Martin, probably a little bit too late on my side. I was going to do like a super stream. Now the Zwift summer showcase is going on right now over through WTRL. I think it's 4 weeks of racing here. I'm going to just pop it on that one to make it a bit easier for me. Every Tuesday racing, there was a team time trial. On Monday, on Tuesday, I just couldn't make it. Yesterday's, I was going to do a super stream, do 4 time slots. I sent all my stuff to Martin to get figured out. And I just finished sending it. Boop. There's my email sent. And then Joey Jojo comes in the door and says, oh, don't forget you're taking the dogs to the groomers tomorrow. I'm like, what? And yeah, she did tell me. But as I'm planning out my master plans of how I'm going to cover a 10 o'clock slot, an 11 o'clock slot, a 12 o'clock spot, and then there was a 12:45. So I was going to do an AB race, and then a CD, because there's 2 different races. There's kind of like the harder, longer one, and the shorter race. That all just got thrown in the garbage, because I had to drop the dogs off at 11. By the time you do the rigmarole with the lady, because she's brand new to us, here's our dogs, they're not that insane. And then it's a 35-minute drive home. I wouldn't have been home until after lunchtime, 12. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not even doing it. Hoping to be back tomorrow for WTRL TTT. I'll look at some good time slots. What works. Generally for me, my time slot, I'm going to bounce up here. We've got Average Wilson. Here's Jimenez. Remember, this is the guy that was dangling. Now he's in 10th place, so never give up, folks. Never give up. He was 25th with 24 riders, a couple seconds ahead of him. Really liking these jerseys here. Which jersey is this, guys? Here. Camera control. Colin. I like these red, yellow, orange jerseys I'm seeing. Those ones. Level Velo kit. I like that. Whatever team that is. Yeah, I'm liking those. Some nice facial hair going on too, folks. A lot of different bikes. A lot of tarmacs. But there's still the occasional Tron bike in here, isn't there? Canyons, Pinarellos. We got it all. 13 kilometers in, folks. This is high-speed racing at its best. Here's our friend Love Tiles again. Walbeck. Jay San Marino. Yeah, look at the top, Colin. Look at the top. Again, it's amazing when I see... Guys, I'm going to say myself, pat myself on the back, I have a really good memory. But when I'm actually doing the race call, your names are in and out of my head within a millisecond. I can say J. San Martino right now, and like honestly, I won't forget it now. But 15 seconds from now, I'll be like, was it Jay? Just how it goes. Just how it goes. Let's get the camera going again. Nice group here, folks. Are we all together? Has anyone snuck away? I gotta get back in here. Ooh, I see a group up ahead. Yeah, here we go. Hitters again. It's these same characters, isn't it? C group again. He's one of the active players at the front I've been noticing a lot. Likes to get off the front, but we got... okay, yep. First place, C group right now. Second place, we got Gen X Sajin here, whatever. That's probably... I'm going to guess that's his trainer, maybe? Isn't that a type of trainer? Sajin? Or Segane? How about that? That's the guy O/Valet. Jay Science is here, the Spanish rider. Okay, so we've got 4 riders in our front group again. Now, is that Rossi character going to drag them all back? Looks like this time it's Average Wilson riding with the Galaxy Sweeper. And the rest of the crew's coming. Rest of the crew's coming, folks. Let's get a little overhead view here. Can't see him now. Going through the buildings that they block all the view. How big is this front group? 21, 22. Yeah, it looks like we got we got 21 riders in the front group now. Like the main race field. There is 4 off the front. This happened earlier too. We had 25. 4 got away. It all came back together. So D Carter here, BL13 coach. J. San Martino, ESRT rider. Here's Gaspari, the rider who I think I know. Utley's in the mix. Average Wilson. Let me get back up here. Broberg, over the rough stuff. This is where you're going to see the anvils get dropped, right? Is this the best place to use an anvil? And what kind of boost does it give you? Not really sure. Let me just get back into here. So guys, if you like my videos, let me know. I don't know unless you don't watch them. I don't know if you don't comment. I don't know. Ooh, it's getting hot and juicy fruit up front, folks. Hot and juicy up here. Yes. J. Science, Krupp, Collins. Who's this guy? So, looks like the front... Okay, I got to move up again, guys. I'm too far back now. Okay, here we go. Just the leaderboard throws me off sometimes because I'm seeing different names pop up. Groups on the front. This guy, yeah, he's always up there, it seems. This is the first race I've ever seen him in. Okay, my leaderboard's jumping around. I got to get on a character. Give me one of these characters. Walbeck. Carter. And this guy right here. Second place, Science right now. First place. Going over through the rollers. Jay Rossi. Jay Rossi's here, folks. Currently second place overall. Now, the leaderboard can be deceptive at times because we're going to be catching slower riders, moving through slower riders, so everything kind of gets thrown around. Maybe I'm just not very good at doing it. That's probably really what it is. M. Collins, Irish rider, getting up here too. We've got our 4 riders here, don't we? 5 riders would be Valet, 6 riders, Science. 4-second gap here back. So we've got 6 up on the front right now. Wilson looks like he's trying to make something happen here. Trying to start these guys riding together. We got to pull them back now, guys. We got less than 4 kilometers to go. Let's go, boys. Who's this guy here? Here's a name that looks familiar. Looks like Carvalho, perhaps? So I just want to confirm that we got 6 in the front. Is it 6 in the front? Okay. We're getting intermingling of the riders. It all depends, too, where they're on course. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm seeing the leaderboard, and I'm seeing D riders mixed in with A riders, even though they're technically not. I think it's just where they are on the course, and it's kind of the way it displays it for me. Jay Rossi, this is the guy that dragged the whole Gruppo back up to the front. Gruppetto? That's not even a Gruppetto, is it? The Peloton, I guess. I hate saying the Peloton. Back to the front when there was 4 on the breakaway earlier. DC Velo here, 6 watts per kilo, pushing on the front. Looks like he's trying to get away. Is this guy going from a long ways out? Oh, this is Friend. This is Friend here. Okay, man. Action mode. Going to be watching him here. He's got a 3-second gap now. 3-second gap going back to Rossi, Sites, Collins, Valet, and Group. C Group, the German rider. Let's see if we can get C Group's name. He's right here. No, it's just C Group. That's all I know. So we basically got one guy off the front by himself. Just an absolute maniac here going from this far out. Maybe this is his specialty. Seen this happen before. Guys, if you follow, please take a few minutes to dig into the channel. One of the coolest things I ever saw was I did some MyWhoosh stuff. So I did the Echelon Racing Leagues, passing a slower rider here. Good job, dude. That was R. Shannon, Scottish rider. Still pushing hard. Like, that dude's pushing 3-4 watts a kilo all the way through there. Just a different pace group. Friend is going for it now. He's going now. He's not waiting for him. See ya later. But again, I did the whole Echelon Racing League series. I think it was 6 races. And then I did the, I did that. I think it was the first race of the Masters categories. I think we were in San Francisco over MyWhoosh. I'm sure some of you guys, dabble with some MyWhoosh at all a little bit. Ooh, Group's got the breakdown to 3 seconds now. Breaks down to 3 seconds to Friend. You can just see him around the corner. Looks like there's 2 of them coming up together. Group and Sights. Sights. I want to see an N in there, and I want to say Sights. I'm not talking about the young driver. I'm talking about the older driver, the rally car driver. Ah, yes, dude. What's his name? Was it Carlos? Doesn't his son race Formula 1? I don't even know anymore. I don't follow Formula 1 anymore. It doesn't sound good enough to me. I like things that sound good. And, so I went to the Silverstone Formula 1 race. 1.3 kilometers to the finish here, folks. Over 50K an hour. 420 watts plus. I commentated on Jonathan Besson. You guys know who that is. Big Joe. He's a Canadian. He's a Quebecer from the east side of Canada. And basically, he walked the field over on MyWhoosh. He just walked away from them just like this rider from DC Velo is doing right now. A friend. He's my friend. Walking away from him now. 12-second gap over Group and Sights. 14 seconds back to this rider here. Okay, so we're going to have some riders coming back together. M. Collins, Sights. Ooh, big numbers going off now, folks. So I think this finishes right at 20K, and I think with that, I probably will have a proper finish line, I think. Yeah, nice job, dudes. Nice job to everyone here. Wow, 6 watts kilo. It looks to be about a 70 kilogram rider, maybe a smidge heavier. He's just tickling those pedals right now. So juicy. Back through the rollers now. Love it. Get it, dude. 300 meters to go. I'm trying to see where the finish line is. I think I can see it. We're going to go through these rollers, through these, a little bit of chicanes, a little bit of chicanery if you can handle that. Hard left. Actually, I think it finishes right here. I could be wrong. I got to imagine it's going to finish at the finish line. Something weird happened with Friend there. Saw him really let off the power. So is he yeah, he's finished. He's finished. So I think it's a custom finish because I just saw another rider come the other way. Going to bounce back to Rossi here. Yeah, these guys are all done here. So they've got a custom finish line set up. Now, once BL13, if anyone at BL13 sees the video, we're back in the real world now, folks. If anyone sees the video, please reach out to me and let me know where your designated finish line is. I know I did see that in the series they do a 10K race and a 20K race, and I think that means 10K. It's not 10.4, it's not 9.6, it's spot on. So it's up to them to know where that finish line is. Obviously, I don't know where that is. Commentating my first race on Crit City, I really don't know the course. Let's just be blunt. But anyway, guys, really cool race. This dude here, yeah, stud. He pulled a Besson off for my MyWhoosh videos. So yeah, you can go watch that video on my channel. Look for the Echelon Racing League stuff. There should be a playlist for that. I like to make videos. I'm not very good at categorizing them or reaching out to people and all that stuff. But if anyone sees this video, here's our winner, a friend, my friend, from the DC Velo team. I'm just going to jump into the chat here. Hey, it's Penelope. Good to see you, Penelope. She says, good evening. Dinner's ready. I'll be online later if you fancy a catch-up. Matt Perot. Hey, Matt. Hey, Colin. I will always say it. Thanks for covering Zwift and virtual cycling in general. Love your coverage. Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, guys, I love doing the live streams. I love interacting with you guys. I'm just trying to find out how to get more exposure and more views, and I feel like I've tried every which way but loose. I love doing the live streams. Absolutely love it. I was going to do days where I live stream like Zwift all day long, or Bike Terror or Ruby all day long. Probably Zwift because they have the most events. There's events constantly going off. I'm not a pro with the Zwift controls yet. One thing I struggle with is when I get kicked to the real world. Zwift is so busy that these events are, there's 100 riders in it. But when the Zwift event's over, when you cross the finish line with the leader, or 20th or 50th place, you get dumped back into a world that might have 4,000 people riding around. And then I'm like, I'm just lost. But I'll get better at it. Yeah, that's about it for today, folks. I've just done 2 quick videos. Now I don't got to do anything afterwards. This is what I like about live streaming, is I just click end stream and I'm done. Nothing fancy to do. Thanks for watching, everyone. Penelope, so good to see you again. I've been thinking about you. I've been chatting with Ruben. Hey, Penelope, Ruben had a bad accident, just so you know. So guys, Ruben is a good friend of mine. One of my few supporters that I have, and so is Penelope. She's been supporting me since day one. And guys, thank you so much. Like, you don't know what it's like when you're sitting, you're just smashing your head against the wall, and you're just like, I thought people would like this stuff. And there's just people that keep supporting you the whole time. It's just a mental boost to keep me going. But Ruben hit a pothole, Penelope. Went over, smashed his helmet to pieces. He's got his face scuffed up. I know his knee's twisted really bad. He's got broken ribs. He's got bruised ribs. He's got a broken fibula. I'm like, dude, we got to stick to inside. Tactical Watts is here. Ray McCoffey, dude, good to see you. Ray, love watching your stuff. Everyone check out Ray's videos. I also mentioned earlier, I think it's Luke. Was it Luke Watson? That is Rough Draft Cycling. That's another YouTuber you can watch. I do make videos where you see me on stream doing my riding and stuff like that. Guys, I'm just not that great of a cyclist. I'm better covering the races. So this is why I prefer to do this. Add some cover to it. I'm thinking about doing a kind of, I don't know what to call it, like a watch party, live stream, somehow, of like the Tour de France coming up without getting myself banned from YouTube. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. It might be just audio, but live chat and me just being an idiot as usual. It's so easy for me to do that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Check me out tomorrow, WTRL TTT. I'll be looking for Team Not Poggy. See you guys later.